The old phrase of "the show must go on" has lived in the realm of professional wrestling for centuries, and on this episode of the Princess Palace, we shall discuss it. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Princess Palace. I am Princess Josh. Thank you to each and every one of my supporters out there. I know yesterday was a bit of a rough day, but today we venture on and continue. And thanks to your wonderful support, we have the entire crew back here today. All of our supporters are ready to hear the truth of professional wrestling. If you wish to support me, your princess, and the rest of the Codename Vendetta movement, CNV, then please head over to ProWrestlingTees.com right now and purchase your CNV t-shirt or your Princess Josh t-shirt today and wear them wherever you can to show your support to our wonderful cause. Yesterday was a day that many will not forget. As many of us grieve the loss of one of our own in professional wrestling here today still, I bring you the news and the truth of professional wrestling because, like I said in the beginning, the show must go on. It is an old phrase that has lived for centuries here in professional wrestling for a reason. That simple reason is because we lose people every day. It doesn't matter if they were attached to the professional wrestling world or not. Death is inevitable. We live to die, we die to live. It is something that we all must go through and deal with in our own process. Many of you find comfort in religion. In times like these, please find your comfort in your religion. I do not care what religion that is, whatever it may be. I hope you are able to find comfort in dealing with this grieving process. Me, myself, I have been grieving in my own special way. And now, like I said, the show must go on because like many shows, many wrestling events, many entertainment shows, whatever it may be, the show must always continue because that is what the people who have passed on would have wanted. We carry the names, we carry the legacies, we carry the traditions, we carry all of this forward so we may teach next generations, future generations, and future generations, and future generations of all of these things that made these people so wonderful and great, and what made their contributions to the realm of entertainment, professional wrestling, music, whatever it may have been, their art form of choice, their life of choice, whatever it was, whoever they were, however you may honor them, we do so because we are still here. We continue on. From the bottom of my heart, I honestly hope that each and every one of you are able to find your peace so that you may prosper. It is going to be a difficult time. Grieve as you must. No one is here to tell you how long you have to grieve. We all grieve in our own ways. But those of us around the grieving, always remember, we must at all times support those grieving. Be there. Talk to those. You never know what somebody is going through internally. Build a support system around each other so that we may talk, we may live, and we may honor the memories, and the show can continue in their honors. As I've said before, there are so many who are not with us anymore. I have a graveyard of my own that I honor. So many that were close to me that are no longer here anymore, who were family, friends, those in the industry, and beyond. We are impacted by the people we see and the people we meet, the people we watch, the programs, the TV shows, the movies, the music, comedy, all of it. We are influenced by all of that, and it makes us who we are, and we can all grieve. There is nothing wrong with being you. There is nothing wrong with being imperfect. Those who want to hate, those who want to judge, those who want to bring you down, only wish to do so because they themselves do not have any joy in their lives. Fill your lives with positivity. Honor those, remember them. For those we have lost in professional wrestling, watch their old matches, watch their old promos. Do what you can to honor them. Keep their legacies alive. For many of us, in the realm of independent wrestling, all we have are some videos on YouTube, some photos by fans, some of us don't even have that because the companies we work for don't even have enough to get those things for us. It is a travesty that some of our friends, some of our colleagues, those of us that we hold dear, some of their legacies will be lost to time because some companies didn't feel the necessary procedure to film, to record, to document, to make sure that the events and the people who were there could be remembered for as long as time can withstand it. Right now on YouTube, there are tons of matches, events, things that we've honored the dead with because this is how we've been able to keep their legacy alive. Hear their voices one more time. Remember those moments one last time. One day, none of us will exist on this planet anymore. All we will have are some of these random memories, some of these keepsakes. Some of these videos, pictures, and memories and highlights of careers that we have built and suffered and sacrificed for. This is my plea to you. Continue the shows. Make sure we honor those. Film and document the best you can because you never know what will happen in the future. The future is a foreign land, and many of us wish we knew what that foreign land was going to be, but as we set sail toward it, and we crave those ships, those victories, those wins in life, we do so because the show continued, and we honored those who have helped bring us to these moments, to bring us to those important instances where we continued fighting in their name, in their memory, and in their honor. We continue on, and all of our victories, all of our championships, all of our wins, all of it is because they are no longer here. We are doing it for them. And when we get to see them on whatever side there may be, whatever your religion dictates, whatever it just so happens you believe into, when we see them on the other side, we will get to tell them all of the wonderful things that we did in honor of them. We continue the fight. We stay strong for them. This is why the show must always go on. Every week, Monday through Friday, here on the Princess Palace, we promised to bring you the truth of professional wrestling, and we will continue to do so. We do so to honor those who are no longer here because they, like us, shared a dream to make professional wrestling the best that it could be, to achieve our goals in professional wrestling, to reach the highest stars that we can, and together we will do that. Do not give up your fights. Do not fall to the dark side and give in to those stations of negativity. Stay positive through all of this. Grieve as you must, but continue on, because tomorrow, the next day, whatever it may be, we will rise again. You will rise again. You are not alone out there. There are plenty of people out there who care, love, and support you and want to see you through this process. Build your support network, like I said. Now, my show must continue. So keep tuning into the Princess Palace each and every week. This is why I always continue on. I have never stopped after 13 years through heartache, through sacrifice, because I know that this is how I honor those. This is my grieving process. So I will continue on to my next show, Saturday, April 18th. This Saturday, where I host the NGA Gator Extreme and bring my chaotic energy like only I can, because that is what I do. I'm an entertainer, and I bring my pain and I turn it to an art form. Some of you do not do that, and I understand. But whatever your art is, whatever your passion is, take your grieving and put it into that. Saturday, April 25th, I will be representing CNV at the Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling Tampa Bay Rumble. 30 men, 1 winner. They go on to face the Tampa Bay Pro Heavyweight Champion, whomever that may be, currently held by Dax the Axe. There is no telling who it'll be, and I will get back into it next week, discussing some of the competitors in that match. Then on Sunday, April 26th, it's Pigs on the Beach at Nick's Seafood Restaurant. It is a free event starting at 11 o'clock. New Heights Wrestling will be starting up at 1:30. 3 o'clock, you can see the U.S. band perform. And if you are looking for a good time, a way to blow off some steam, whatever it may be, this is a wonderful event for you to go and do so. Now that is going to do it for us on this episode of the Princess Palace. Thank you all for joining me, Princess Josh. And just remember, I want to hear your questions, comments, concerns down below. Honor those that any way you can. Grieve how you must, like I've said. It's going to be the broken record thing here, because I want you all to take care of yourselves. Mental health is no joke. Physical health is no joke. Whatever it may be, this grieving process, make sure you are there for each other, because trust me, you never know what will happen out there, as we all know on this day. If you would like to, you can send me an email, princessjoshundying@gmail.com, and I will be sure to answer any and all questions here on future episodes of the Princess Palace. Given the recent events, I, in my grieving process, am trying to make these episodes over the next few days as easy on myself as possible and our crew. So, with that being said, we will not be answering any questions over the next couple of days. That will return on Monday. But until then, please take care of each other. Be there for one another. I understand this is going to be a very difficult time for many of us. And I truly wish the best for each and every one of you in this world. Whether you are a menace of professional wrestling or not, whether you are my friend, whether you are my enemy, at the end of the day, I just wish the best for all of us.